Hey, it's your girl Sage Wiley with another video. I wanted to say this real quickly since I haven't really put out a video with Motivation Wednesday. So this one is about when you're so close to reaching your goal or obtaining your goal that stuff may happen. So as like DMX says, you can't have miracles without chaos. So this makes me think about going back to way, one would say like 2007, 2008, when I was in the market for looking for a home. So to spare you the story, I looked at several homes and whatever, became knowledgeable of the real estate, real estate area and whatever, the real estate knowledge and whatnot. And so this last home that I was looking at, it was something that I really, really wanted. It was one level, didn't have upstairs and downstairs. I am a clumsy person at times. I can be like Joe Biden, fall going up the stairs, and sometimes I can be like that 1980s thing, slip and slide down the stairs. So I stay by myself majority of the time. So I didn't have Life Alert. Life Alert is not for those individuals who are 65 and under. So that's not an option for me. So I had to just go through the plan, say, let me scratch, let me just get a ranch style home. So anyway, when I'm getting a ranch style home, I was in my second or third year of teaching. I did not go to school to be an educator. It was like after the fact that I went to the Georgia Tap program. And so I'm not going to bore you with the details of Georgia Tap. But either way, when you become a certified teacher, you have to take the praxis. Well, that was old school. You had to take the gates. So this particular time when I am getting my finances order, I had my finances order, saved quite a bit, and whatnot. This home that I looked at, it had everything that I wanted, every single thing that I wanted, but I overlooked it. I looked in that neighborhood like 2 years ago, never would have thought about living in that neighborhood, but it was a gem inside that. So to fast forward, I did not pass the last test in order to become a fully certified non-provisional teacher. So I had to tell, my principal, and that means I ain't had no job. I also had to tell a realtor, you know what, I didn't pass the test, so I'm gonna have to postpone looking for homes because right now I don't have a job. I didn't really get bummed out for it. I really, really, really liked that house. And my girl, Demetrius, and I recall driving by that house, and she and I was in there, and I stopped at that stop sign. She was in the car with me, and I said, that's my house. That is my house. I'm going to get that. I knew deep down inside that was my house. It was just that the Spirit spoke to me, and I knew it. So story short, moving forward, I was able to pass that gates and get that clear renewable certificate. So I was able to, contact my realtor to see if that home was still up on the market. It was still for the price. And as a matter of fact, the price went up. And at that time, it was a buyer's market. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to negotiate. I know I'm pretty familiar with the verbiage of real estate, and I know all this stuff like that. I got my friends in my back pocket that I can refer to and whatnot. And so I went in with a price. They counter it. Then they were saying they weren't going to accept lower than where I was, lower than a price. So I told my realtor, you know what? They can have it. There's another home for it. And so I want to say within no more than 48 hours, they called back and they accepted my offer. And I was able to move in. Now, my friends who were the same age where we were like 24, 25, no more than 26 years old, 27. And they were telling me, Sage, what they call me, TJ, I went through this and everything for clothes and it was a beast, da-da-da-da-da, I'm going to tell y'all this. I did not go through any of that stuff. Any of it. In fact, I closed early. It was smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. So I wanted to say this to you. Sometimes we have to exercise our faith when we know something is for us. We feel it deep down in my soul. Just like those alphas when they say, I love my A5A. When you know deep down in your soul that something is for you, that sometimes chaos can come. But you have to stand fast on what your beliefs are and what the universe has told you. It's a test of your faith. And when you get it, oh man, you will be able to rejoice and rejoice and rejoice. So I say all of that is that we're working on our goals and we're working on our dreams and we're working on bettering ourselves. Sometimes all hell's gonna break loose when you're almost at that line. Just like I used to be a track star. Just like when you are about to cross that finish line, you feel that fatigue, but you got to find that energy. You got to find your second wind and to push through it. You know, even my dog is saying, amen, sister. So I hope that was something that was encouraging to you. Keep the faith, keep the focus, and press on when you know something is for you. Love, peace, and soul.